One of the most striking indicators of the transformation in France's Africa policy in recent years was the Africa Forward Summit held in Nairobi on May 11th and 12th, 2026. The symbolic importance of the summit stems not only from the rapprochement between Emmanuel Macron and William Bradford, but also from France's effort to redefine its traditional sphere of influence in Africa. Indeed, France's large-scale political and economic summits concerning Africa have historically been held mostly in Francophone African countries, and Paris's relations with the continent have long been shaped along the lines of France-Afrique. Nairobi summit, however, represents a significant turning point in this historical continuity. For the first time, a France-centered Africa summit of this scale was held in Kenya, a former British colony. Here is an assessment on the subject by Dr. Kandeli Jolo, the coordinator of North and East African Studies at ORSAM, Center for Middle Eastern Studies. This situation signals a geographical and political shift in France's Africa policy. Following military and diplomatic setbacks, particularly in the Sahel region, the Parisian government has begun to see that its traditional model of influence based on Francophone Africa is unsustainable. The withdrawal of French troops from Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, and the rise of anti-Paris rhetoric have held France to seek new partnerships across the continent. In this context, the selection of Kenya is a strategic choice. Nairobi is the economic center of East Africa, a crucial logistical gateway to the Indian Ocean, and a rising center in terms of international diplomacy. The Equal Partnership with Africa discourse, championed by Macron since 2017, has also been framed within a new context following Nairobi's summit. France is now seeking to engage with the continent, not solely through Francophone elites and former colonial networks, but through a broader region of Africa. The choice of Kenya in this process demonstrates that France is restructuring its Africa policy based on geoeconomic and strategic priorities rather than linguistic and historical ties. Indeed, Kenya offers many advantages for France. The country attracts the attention of global actors thanks to its economic weight within the East African community, its digital economic capacity, and its regional diplomatic influence. Furthermore, the United Nations offices in Nairobi make the city one of the most important centers of multilateral diplomacy in Africa. This aligns with France's emphasis on multilateralism. It is no coincidence that Macron described Kenya as a representative of effective multilateralism at the summit. For Kenya, the summit presented an opportunity to strengthen its position in the international system. The Rota administration has pursued a highly pragmatic and multifaceted foreign policy in recent years, seeking to balance Washington, Beijing, and Europe. The Nairobi government is trying to position itself as Africa's global diplomatic center. Developing relations with France are part of this strategy. It is particularly noteworthy that the summit provided Rota with international legitimacy and visibility ahead of Kenya's 2027 elections. On the other hand, the Nairobi summit also reflects the transformation of global power competition in Africa. At a time when China's economic influence is deepening, and the U.S. is trying to reshape its security-centric approach, France does not want to appear as a completely withdrawing actor in Africa. Therefore, the Parisian government is transforming its old security strategy based on military bases into a new model based on more flexible partnerships. The defense agreement signed with Kenya in 2025 is a significant example of this transformation. This cooperation, encompassing intelligence sharing, maritime security, and peacekeeping, demonstrates France's shift towards a capacity building with local partners model in its African security approach. However, despite all this transformation, it is difficult to say that France's image problem in Africa has been completely resolved. Anti-French public opinion, particularly in the Sahel, leads to close scrutiny of Paris's new partnership initiatives. Therefore, Nairobi summit should be considered not only a diplomatic meeting but also serve for new legitimacy for France's African policy. In conclusion, Africa Forward Summit held in Nairobi is a symbolic turning point in the structural transformation of France's Africa policy. The fact that the summit was held for the first time in a former British colony demonstrates Paris's attempt to transcend the limitations of its traditional Francophone, Africa-centric approach. This reflects France's efforts to open up the diplomatic and strategic avenues for itself in a new era of increasingly multifaceted power competition in Africa. Kenya, in this process, stands out not only as a regional partner, but also as one of Africa's rising diplomatic centers. We have presented an assessment on the subject by Dr. Khan Devijogu, the coordinator of North and East African Studies at ORSAM, Center for Middle Eastern Studies. Until we meet again next week, goodbye.
Conflict zones in Africa.
Tenemos razón de porque finalmente la dictadura es responsable de trabajo, como hizo con los médicos, como con la esclavizar al pueblo cubano es una deuda de la dictadura, una deuda de la gente responsable de la política de la dictadura.
Is that a seasonal thing, or is it just all the time?
All the time, all the time.
That's interesting to know. Well, what about people who have serious conditions?
Well, they may go to emergency, and during the emergency visit at the hospital, you may wait from 3 to 5 hours to see a doctor.
Like someone who has, let's say, they're injured in an accident, or they've had a heart attack, or they have...
Well, my father had a heart attack. He was being operated in the arrow.
Okay, so they take care of people who have emergency conditions, but if it's not an emergency, you can wait.
That's right.
Right. Now, just as a contrast, people here can wait in the emergency room for 8 or 10 hours or even longer.
No.
Yeah. If you don't have a serious, super serious condition, if you're losing blood, they will see you immediately. But if it's not serious, you can end up waiting quite a bit of time. What part of France do you live in?
I live in New Paris.
And what's the weather there like now? Just out of curiosity.
Well, during 10 days, it was very shiny and very hot. It was about 40 degrees Celsius.
30 degrees, wow. Okay, well, that's a bit warmer than it's been here, although we've had our 30-degree days. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's...
You know that there is Roland Garros for the men's tennis Grand Slam tournament, and many players were affected by this.
And repeat that on, because the phone connection is kind of crunchy.
Okay. I just said there was I hear something in the background.
Yeah, that's RF feed from... That's a problem I have here, which I will solve, but that's what you... Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say that there is Roland Garros Grand Slam title tournament, and little hiccups for players support the heat.
A lack of... Well, yeah, you know, it's funny. I have an air conditioner. I've never used it. Yeah, and, you know, it can get hot here. It can get close to 40, and sometimes above. So, but yeah, I don't mind the heat. It's the cold that I hate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Summer.
Yeah. You know, the heat I can deal with. But in the winter, ugh, I hate winter. I don't even want to think about it, you know.
Well, at winter, there's no Christmas.
Oh, that winter, there's no... Well, okay, Christmas is nice, but if winter was just over right after Christmas, that would be cool.
I understand.
I don't know. Winter looks good on calendars, and that's about as far as I can take it. You're... Wow, so it's about 4 in the morning over there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I make some insomnia on weekends. I'm a systems and networks engineer. I used to work on Linux, but I left my job 2 years ago, and now I'm in a middle situation.
Yeah. Yeah, not having a job. How is the employment situation in Europe in general now?
Well, it's been 2 years that I didn't find a job. That means the conjuncture is not that good.
No. Is there some kind of a system to help people out when they don't have a job, or?
Yes, there is. First of all is the unemployment fund. The money you receive every month.
Right.
And then there are job boards like Hello Work or LinkedIn.
Now, when you have unemployment, do they force you to look for a job, or how does
Yes, of course.
And do you have to take a job that's beneath your qualifications?
It's preferred. But I can work maybe as a cashier at the Walmart equivalent.
Yeah, that's so how is the war in Iran? What is the public opinion over there?
Well, there are two sides. There are people who say that there is a genocide in Lebanon and Palestine. And other people say that it's the right of Israel to protect itself people's lives and their boundaries.
So is the war popular or not? Like over here, it's like something like almost 70% unpopular. People don't like it.
Well, that's because still people are not with it. There have been manifestations. Jump fire, because that when someone walks in the street.
Trump. What is the general opinion of Trump over there right now?
Oh, Donald Trump. Well, there is a program show. It used to be a program show on the first French channel. There was some mockery about many politicians, not only Mr. Donald Trump. But most of the French people think that he's a good president. He faced 2 or 3 murders attempts. And you can say that I'm Democrat, I would say mostly not between the Democrats and the Republicans. I'm a central representative now in France. And what I can say is that Donald Trump is seen as a brilliant person, but France is mostly a socialist country. Even Emmanuel Macron comes from the socialists. Even if center left, center right, the middle.
Boy, I find that amazing because most of the stuff that I've heard, that a lot of people in different countries think Trump is an idiot.
No, he's not. I have seen The Apprentice, Lawrence Corbin, he got a TV show.
Wow, that's that's interesting to hear because I'm of the opinion that he's an idiot, but it's always interesting to hear how other people interpret that. And do people over there think that maybe Trump should invade Cuba?
Trump? No, I heard it from you.
So they don't think he should invade Cuba. What do they think about him going to Venezuela and just snatching out the leader and throwing him in jail here?
It's the first time I hear it. I watched the television, but nobody has talked about that until now.
Wow. Yeah, because that happened a couple of months ago, but...
months ago.
Yeah, he went to Venezuela. Yeah, Maduro. He invaded Venezuela and took Maduro, and it's like, what about the sovereignty of nations? You kind of wonder about this stuff.
That's right.
But that's what he did, and it's not all that popular here. And a lot of people feel who supported him feel betrayed, especially the farmers. He's out there telling them that fertilizer is cheap, and their checkbooks are telling them that fertilizer is anything but cheap. Yeah, so it's quite a dichotomy there. He has basically disenfranchised. Well, not disenfranchised. Well, yeah, I mean, he has. That's another story. But he's kind of disheartened. We'll put it that way. A lot of people who were supporters of his. Because all of a sudden they are seeing that, hey, this guy doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about me at all. And after all those promises, there's a bit of anger building up in this country. We'll see what happens in the elections this November. But I don't... I'm not as sanguine about it as most people are that there's going to be big Democratic victories. But
Okay, why not?
because I think that people haven't gotten it yet, number one. And number two, they're going to play with the election. He's already said so. And they're already doing dry runs on what they can do to mess around with the election. And so the only way that there could be massive Democratic wins this November would be is if everyone comes out to vote and they vote in such overwhelming numbers that you can't dispute it, that it's just too obvious. But if it's the kind of thing where it's close, where a lot of people have the attitude of, well, the Democrats are going to win big. I don't have to get off my duff and go out and vote. I'll just stay home and watch the results. If that happens and the results are close, then they'll be able to attack it and probably reverse the will of the American people quite thoroughly. So that's what I see as happening, because he still won't let go of the 2020 election. He still is on that, and he still says it's a fake election, and it's nuts. He just can't accept the fact that he lost. Yeah. And that's not good. You have to, and that's not the spirit of democracy. You run, you present your ideas, and the people vote for you or they don't. And if they vote for you, okay, you win. If they don't vote for you, you're out. And that's it. You're not supposed to sit back and go like, oh no, it was fake. I really won. And he's the only one that's ever done that. No other president has ever, or presidential candidate has ever started that whole thing. Oh, this election was false. It was rigged. It was this. It was that. Because I really won the election. That once you destroy the faith of the public in their electoral system, you've basically destroyed a democracy, because trust is very easy to lose and extraordinarily difficult to get back. Once you have lost it. Not easy to get it back. As it is with anything. Not just with politics. Trust is a very fragile thing, and you have to cultivate it, and you have to be aware of it. And if you're not, and you demonstrate that you're untrustworthy, wow, it's a big uphill battle to ever get people to trust you again. So that's what's so scary about what's going on here. Macron hasn't done anything wrong. It's like he and everyone else, when Marine Le Pen, when she lost the election, she lost the election. That was that.
But you're saying you can present yourself many times.
Yes, and people can run again. And you have the vote of no confidence or not?
Well, for the moment, people are saying that Jordan Bardella may be Jordan Bardella. The second of the Rassemblement National, there are all parties, and Marine Le Pen has some troubles with justice. With the justice, she had some fraud, many fraud, and that's why she's in trial at the moment. and she may be not able to present herself, representing herself to the election.
Right.
The winner comes to the point, maybe just about about.
Now, do you have the system where I don't think you do, but like in England they have the vote of no confidence, where Parliament votes that there's no confidence in the Prime Minister, he or she is out. Do they have that in? Do you have that in France?
Yes, we have that in France.
Yes. Okay. I thought so. And so you have to be able to survive that. That's one thing I wish we had here. But we took a lot from the parliamentary system. We did not take the vote of no confidence. And that's a shame. Because
many times, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Many times in 2 years, there have been several prime ministers who were unhappy with the vote and they didn't have the majority, and that's why it was troublesome.
Yeah. So, are your elections in November, or are they in the middle of the summer?
In 2027, May or April. Next year, it's a quarter of the year.
The first quarter of the year, did you say?
That's right. Yes, that's right, sir.
So it's, is it like any particular day, or do they just choose it on the fly? Or, because like we have the second Tuesday in November, or is it the first? No, it's the first Tuesday in November. Is that the way you do it, or is it some other way of determining what?
For some period, but it has to be a Sunday, always on Sunday.
Okay.
There's two tours. It's a two tours. First tour with the winners, and the two last people have the opportunity to become president of France.
And it's always on Sunday. And that's a smart idea, because most people are off from work and they can vote. Whereas here, it's always a Tuesday, and it's not a holiday, so people don't have the day off. Yet, so a lot of people can't vote because, they can't tell their boss, hey man, I'm going out to vote. A lot of times that, the boss gets a little PO'd. And so, that can be a limiting factor, but having it on a Sunday when most people are not working makes sense. I would imagine that would give you a kind of a routinely high turnout, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. That's good to know. Yeah, learning all these things that I never knew about how things work in France. And of course, if I had known in advance you were going to call, I would have had a whole bunch of questions prepared. But it's just interesting to see how. Were you born in France? Are you native or an immigrant?
No, I'm an immigrant. We came to France in 1984.
1964?
84.
84, okay. Were you very young, or?
I'm 46 years old.
Oh, you're 46. So you were young when you came.
Right, a certain way.
Yeah, you were about, 4 years old or something. Yeah.
And from 1980.
Yeah. Wow.
I was 4 years old when I came here.
Yeah, 4 years old, right, yeah. I presume that was with your parents, right?
That's right.
Right.
My father was dealing with politics, and he had to flee his country. He was tortured. And we followed them 1 or 2 years after. We all started very slowly. We were poor. And then my father was in accounting, started to run his own business. And he helped us start things.
What country did you immigrate, if you don't mind saying?
No, I don't mind. Of course, I am from Turkey.
From what?
Kurdish from Turkey.
Oh, from Turkey, okay. Oh, so they were trying to get free from Erdogan, was he in power then, or?
Well, I can't say anything. He was still in power. But they were arresting someone of the opposition.
Yeah.
The Democratic Party.
I remember about 20 years ago there was an almost overthrow of Erdogan. And they were actually had the cameras set up, and his plane was coming back in to the airport at Istanbul, and they were wondering if they were going to shoot it down, but they didn't. And so he came back and reestablished himself as a dictator. Yeah, I remember that. That was quite a dramatic event, because it was just unfolded live on TV. They just had the cameras there, away you went. Because someone had attempted a coup while he was out of the country, and he had been out of the country. Yeah, because he was afraid of the coup or something like that. I forget now. But yeah, he was able to come back and reestablish control. So yeah, well, that's what dictatorship is about, and that's what the American people are going to get with Donald Trump if they don't wise up. But the coin is in the air, and it's turning around and around, and it hasn't landed yet. So we shall see what happens with that. The old Chinese curse, may you live in exciting times. Well, we're living in exciting times.
That's right.
And I can see why the Chinese thought it was a curse. So there you go. Anything else you would like to say?
Only one thing. I would like to keep my own son who lives in the United States. I love him, and I wish him the best.
Okay. Well, I hope he's listening.
Hope so.
Yeah.
His first name is Andrew.
And, maybe someday you could tell him to listen, and then you can call up,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't reach him.
You can't? Oh.
Reach him. Reach out.
Oh, you can't, you think?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. He's very discreet, as I said. He lives with his wife. He has children. He's our best friend. I would love to come and visit him. It was one of my dreams, and it didn't happen.
Huh. Wow. Well, I don't know that he's listening, but if he is, I hope he knows your address and writes you a letter or an email or something.
Well, of course.
Or, gives you a phone call.
One thing more about, I would like to offer well, saying that you can come to visit France, you will love it. It's the best country in the world, and you may like to see the Trofeo, the Place du Palais Concorde, and many places to visit.
Oh, don't start that. That's the one thing I want to do more than anything.
I get it. Don't worry, there's nothing special about violence ever done. There's only one thing you can do alone, some gypsy, not take the money in your bag or something like that. But most of the time, there are cops everywhere, so it doesn't do anything. I look at cops.
Wow. Yeah, boy, would I love to. I would be on my way this minute.
You know, if you can say look up, you have all done.
Yeah, well.
That's what I have to say.
Okay, well, to call again. And I hope you keep listening. Okay. And thanks very much for calling, and it was a pleasure talking to you. Okay. Yes, you take care. Okay. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Bye. Okay, well. Scotty, where's Scotty when you need him? Oh, man. Okay, well, what time is it? Oh, boy, we only have 12 minutes left in the show. Boy, that was unusual. And, you never know. You never know. It's a world just filled with all kinds of great people, and it's a lot of interesting stuff that they have to say. Okay, let's see if anyone else wants to put in their 2 cents here. 845-345-0163. We only have about 11 minutes left in the show now. God, and he stayed up real late to call in here. Oh, wait. All right, let's see who is here. Shortwave Saturday night. Okay, well, hold on. I got to put you on the air here, so hold on. All right, I'm going to do this. That. And that. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Earlier, you talked about a anti-Renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
Real game.
Well, thank you.
Not good for Western civilization that we're in this position. And, you know, like a good pop song that will articulate an idea with lyrics. Anti-Renaissance right now.
Yeah, no.
All that. Man, really.
Well, thank you. Well, yeah, go ahead.
The other thing I want to talk about was the whole passport thing.
Mm-hmm.
I peripherally knew that Trump wanted him. I did not know that he wanted, or they were going to only do that in Washington. So I actually did a little research on it. Talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I was surprised not being a little more skeptical. Why the hell would a fascist authoritarian egomaniac only want his image on a passport in Washington?
Well, I don't think he only wants it there. I have a feeling it's some practical matter that
Yeah, right, yeah, but you didn't talk about the practical matter.
No, I didn't, because I didn't think that it was of any, to me, it's like there's something where it'll just take longer to gear up for every place else.
Well, I would suggest, just as a general idea, you may agree with me, but I think it is a great, quote-unquote, tell, quote, that he's doing, because I think that I argue from this, and I argue psychopath.
But he is.
Psychopath. And there is likely a very precise reason they're doing in order to expand fashion through American democracy. Because there's no other explanation as to why a narcissist would be so selective in its narcissism.
Well, to me, it's probably, and this is why I haven't paid too much thought to it. It probably has something to do with the way passports are rolled out in different portions of the country, and
you're giving him too much credit. He doesn't care about any process in the country, whether it's ICE or anything else.
No. I'm not saying he cares about the process. I'm saying that most likely D.C., since it is a different form of government than most other than all other parts of the country, D.C. is governed differently.
It's a district. I
Yeah.
Right, I hear you.
And so he would have a lot more control in D.C. and could do it a lot faster in D.C. And I am quite sure, and I'd bet the farm on it, that it would be followed up by every place else just as soon as it was practicable.
I will grant you a quasi-crusade, as long as the premise of a state, let's say Virginia, I would say if Virginia, there are some legitimate time-delayed obstacles in implementing that don't exist in the district. I'll grant you a half touche. Actually, that works real full. But on the other hand, if you're asserting a premise that somehow it is delayed in the places when it's actually good, as compared to the District of Columbia, the heroes you say, you know what I mean?
Well, as I said, I think this is just the fastest, and it's like, this is the fastest.
The fastest is contingent on the premise of it being slower in its states in the District of Columbia.
And I think it would be, because as I said...
It could be. I don't know. I'm ignorant. I don't know. But if it's not, then we got something here that is a tell, quote-unquote, about this psycho and what he's doing.
Well, I would believe that... because the district is a district and it's got a different form of government, he can make things happen in the District of Columbia that he can't in the
I
state.
don't disagree with that, but the question is halfway. I'm looking at the clock. You've got like 4 or 5 minutes. You want to wind up your show?
Well, in a second or two, I just want to say that that as soon as possible, I'm sure he would roll it out every other place. This is just the fastest way to get what he wants done. And it's the easiest.
And if that's true, if the premise is true, but on the other hand, it would be interesting if he could roll it out, say, in Virginia, equally fast, but he's not.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right? Isn't it a tell? If he could do the same thing in both places, but he's choosing one over the other, that's a tell, wouldn't it? In some ways?
Well, yeah, but knowing his ego, I think that he would wants as much as he can, as quickly as he can get. This was just the lowest hanging fruit. That's all.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, that's all. All right.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Love the show.
Okay.
French guy was in, or a Turkish French guy. That was it.
Yeah, no, he's great. I like him.
Yeah.
And,
So anyway, all right. Have a good week. We'll talk again sometime.
okay, you take care. Right.
Likewise.
Bye. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. Sometimes this show seems to have a life of its own. And it goes off in directions that I never thought it would. At any rate. And I didn't get to talk about the acceptance of fascism. So we're going to have to put that off until next week. And when we do, we'll get that. But there's going to be. To me, it's absolutely amazing that all these things can happen, and each week can be more bizarre than the preceding week, and it can just keep happening that way. That there is no limit on the bizarreness of what we're facing here. Bizarreness without limitation. It's
we negotiate.
यीशु के लहू से आपको नया जीवन मिला है। अभी आप कौन है? यीशु की बेटियां हैं। हालेलुया। आप कौन है? ग्लोरी टू गॉड। अभी आप कौन है? अभी आप कौन है? यीशु आपसे बहुत प्यार करता है। यीशु आपसे बहुत प्यार करता है। धन्यवाद करो, धन्यवाद करो। हालेलुया, हालेलुया। पिता परमेश्वर, इन बहनों पर आपका आशीष उड़े। प्रभु, ये नया जीवन दिया है आपने, इसलिए हम आपका लाखों बार धन्यवाद करते हैं। पिता परमेश्वर यीशु मसीह के नाम से प्रभु आपका आशीष उंडेल दो।
WBCQ is one of the last free speech stations in America. WBCQ, Monticello, Maine, USA. Welcome to the Devil's Advocate.
Salon's HIT Interdisciplinary School. So why do you think President Trump was so angry with Prime Minister Netanyahu in their phone conversation on Monday night when he ordered him not to go ahead with the attack on Beirut?
Well, I think what the
was on the payroll of the National Association of Manufacturers, learned at NBC Town Hall that the Social Security burden
Declarații pe marginea incidentului care a monopolizat atenția întregii țări în ultimele 48 de ore și a...
Sonucunda seçmenler gelecek 5 yıl boyunca görev yapacak parlamentoyu belirlemek üzere oy kullanıyor.
Into an attenuator, a 3 dB attenuator, cuts the power down by half. And that's, from there, goes into the amplifier to drive the amplifier with less exciter power, so that way I don't overdrive past my allocated power limit of 1.5 kW. So that's the station here, and but yeah, I'll send it back to you for any final, and great talking to you tonight there, Joe. Got you in the logbook, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Kilo America Diner, Delta Delta Delta, Kilo Golf 2, Romeo Golf. Me escribió y ya que vaya, yo estaba saliendo. Veo del Uniform, over. You are married. You are Nancy here in New York City, over. No me interesa, no digo que lo haga, al contrario, es bien bonito. Put it on receive. I put a 40-meter antenna on the top of the car, and then I adjusted the attenuator or the amplifier, so I was getting about an F7 noise level with the noise that I was having. I cut down it, you know. Von daher wird das alles gut. Marian, ich bin froh, dass ihr heil vom Urlaub zurückgekommen seid. Ihr habt wahrscheinlich sehr, sehr viel zu tun und gemütlich und das habt ihr euch auch verdient. Ich sage 42. Bueno, pues nada, José, tú sabes que, no sé si te fijaste hoy.
To you again next one, my big pleasure. Kilo Japan to Alpha Mike, Mr. Jose, New York, USA, Lima Zulu, 2 Zulu Fox Steady and Company. Good luck to you. God bless. My big pleasure.
Okay, Petty. Always nice to pleasure to meet you again, my friend. Always a pleasure to run into you and your Bulgarian friends, okay? You take care. God bless 73 and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Lima Zulu 2 Zulu Foxtrot from Kilowatt Japan to Alpha Mike. 73, Betty. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Many thanks, Jose. 73. Good night to you. Good luck to you. God bless. Thank you very much. My big pleasure. Have a nice weekend, sir. Good morning. One second, Elenko, Mauricio te vika, Lima United едно, я го заслушах внимателно, тебе вика. Къде? Тук на частотата Маурицио те вика, Лima United едно. Lima United 1, go ahead. Я вратни, викнете два пъти, пита дали го чуваш, обаче сигналът му паднал, деве беше много по-силен. Сега да обърна малко антената. Окей. Lima Zulu 4, Echo Bravo. Lima United 1, do you copy me? Okay, my friend, I copy 5 by 8 this moment. 5 by 8 report for you, QSL. Report for you 5 by 8 QSL. My call sign Lima Zulu 4 Echo Bravo. Lima Zulu 4 Echo Bravo. Lima United 1 Kilo Tango Papa, Lima Zulu 4 Echo Bravo. Thank you for 5 by 9, my friend. 5 by 8 this moment. 5 by 8, can you say? Florida, okay? Okay, correct. Florida Tango Papa, okay. Thank you. Please stand by. Не, правихме връзка с Маурисио. Okay. No problem. Thank you. 73, my friend. Roger, Mauricio, is correct your call. No problem there, no problem. Is correct your call. Thank you very much for the patience, Mauricio. Many thanks for the patience. Thank you very much. Okay, Anatoly, Whiskey Victor, Carol Pitt is also correct your call. No problem. Thank you very much. 73. Good night to you and have a nice weekend. 90% се застъпвах, тя няма значение. Сигурно, окей. Okay, good morning, Rainer. Do you copy Lima United 1 Fox Tango Papa?
I try. Good morning, Lima United 1 Fox Tango Papa. This is Delta Kilo 3 Tango Golf. Delta Kilo 3 Tango Golf. You are 5 and 5. 5 and 5. Over. Delta Kilo 3 Tango Germany. Delta Kilo number 3 Tango Germany. Over. Quisel, you are 5 and 5.
5 and 2. Thank you, please, ready.
Okay, 1 second, Mauricio, 1 second only. Anybody Bulgarian Europe? No more. I'm so sorry. My antenna is not very good, Mauricio, but Elenco using 3-element Yagi, Lima Zulu 4 Echo Bravo with kilowatt power. But antenna is 20 meters high. Thank you very much again for the patience, for contact with me, other friend in Bulgarian Europe. 7-3, good evening to Argentina, good morning in Europe, and have a nice weekend. Good luck to you, God bless Mary. Lima United 1, Fox Tango Papa, Lima Zulu 2 Zulu Fox and Company. Bye-bye. Victor Alpha 2, go November Quebec. Okay. One second, Canada, 1 second. Many thanks, Mauricio, many thanks, 7-3, good luck to you, God bless, my friend, thank you very, very much. Okay, Victor, America 2, Golf, November, Quebec. I'm Lima, Zulu 2, Zulu Foxtrot and Company, U519, 59. Beautiful signal near Montana, Bulgaria City. Foxtrot, Echo Delta Yankee. Florida, Echo Delta Yankee. But good to hear you again. Victor, America 2, Golf, November, Quebec. Lima Zulu 2, Zulu Fox and Company. Over.
That no U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE agents are permitted inside venues during the World Cup due to concerns for the safety of its workers. Workers must have the right to walk off the job if federal immigration enforcement enters the stadium and creates a reasonable fear for their safety. No worker should have to choose between their job and their freedom, the press release said. And that was the news brought to you by the Voice of Turkey. The Voice of Turkey, always by your side.
Conflict zones in Africa.
And the name here is a Bukash. It's a Mike uniform. Kilo Echo Sierra Hotel Bukash. QFL? QSL Bukash. Very nice copy here. Yeah, I got you on QSL.com, Bukash. Well, I hear you. I take a call. The radio is Flex 6400. Just 100 watt on the set. I said make your way antenna. Roger. Well, you're doing a great job, Rene. Beautiful signal. Very nice copy, very, very easy to copy, Rene. I'm running the STR radio also. I'm running the Anon G2, running our kilowatt into a 2-element beam. Roger? Roger. 1 kilowatt, 20 dBs on the last over, 20 dBs on the last over. That's good. Okay, thank you very much. You wanted to go QRT. I will lock you on QSet. I hope you will verify that, my friend, and I wish you a good night. Over. Roger, Rene, I'm logging the QSO right now, my friend, so I appreciate the contact. Thank you very much for coming back to me, my friend.
Good morning and 73, sir.
Yeah, good morning and 73. Many things. Bye-bye.
Bye, take care. QRZ, Kilo Echo 3 Victor Golf.
Mas, melhor, mas ainda continua para aí, mas escuta.
Canada, Portugal, Portugal. Calling CQDX outside Europe and standing by. Over. Calling
just stick those in. If you want the apple trees to be debarked, they climb trees, you know, Ghost. Not many people know that.
I know. It's pretty wild. All right, that sure helps it is. It's kind of listening a little bit, so.
Oh, Alpha Charlie 1, Tango Mike. Alpha Charlie 1, Tango Mike. George, last call.
W250.
Ah, there's a man of the moment. Whiskey 2, Fancy Fried Eggs. Welcome.
Yeah, Mark, let me know you were here. And, yeah, you're bodacious as usual.
Yeah. Well, if you ever get down to 50 dB, I usually worry, but it hasn't happened as yet. Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee of Oscar.
Yeah, how's it going? Whiskey 2 FSE, Kilo 4YO. How are you doing tonight, Dave?
Oh, just fine. Everything is just...
Okay, well look, George, you got a good signal. You're sounding real good, and probably...
Okay.
No, that sounds really good. Yeah, we've been exceptionally cool as well, so I can't complain too much. But no, I heard you hop in there. I thought I'd say hi, but I'm going to pull the plug here in a minute. I got to get up early. I got an interview in the morning, so who knows? I might have another job for the end of this week.
Oh, that would be sweet. That'd be very nice. It's not something I worry about, of course, but good luck with that.
Oh yeah, well, I got a few more years left. I figure by the time I hit 57, I'm gonna quit at 57. Quit everything, because I'll have plenty going on by then, and then yeah, no need to work after that.
Oh yeah. You turn to get to my age, you'll be thinking about it. Yeah, 78 is when I decided it was time to retire.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm retired once already. The second stuff kicks in at 57, and then, yeah, and then after that, if Social Security's still around, great. If not, I'll still be fine.
Yeah, very good. And good evening to you, Mark.
How you doing, Dave? And things are going good, yeah. You know, weather here was cool today. In fact, now it's about 60 degrees. Today, I never got above 70 or 71. I dragged out the tractor and cut the grass. It was a pleasure to cut the grass with a cool breeze coming out of the northwest summer.
Oh yeah, I certainly did cut the grass in the front of the house. I'll deal with it back tomorrow. But yeah, it was really nice out there. Very dry, and I had to water the gardens, of course. But when I see we get some rain Sunday, and then a little bit on Monday or Tuesday, we'll see. Well, you know, it'd be very welcome, but it's very dry here. We're in a drought.
We're the same thing here. You know,
where do I live?
Probably got about an inch and a half of snow over the last few days on and off, but I've been watering the yard. And I did plant some new rose bushes in there about a week ago, so I've been really keeping them wet, and they're blooming and doing really well. They're growing. You can see the growth on them already, so all about the water. And, all right, it sounded good. And we turn it back over to Mr. Joby. And by the way, if you go to his the QRZ page, I suggest that he puts his name up there. So he changed his name.
on there. So now everybody knows what to call them, Dave. Oh, I got your whiskey, hey? Whiskey Alpha. Well, one more whiskey Alpha. Hard dry whiskey again. Yeah, good evening, WA3HDW. Just turned the radio on, found you guys, and I heard Dave in there. Good evening, Dave, and good evening, Mike. Everybody's got good signals. Both you guys are 20 over. Oh, with me, you're 30 over. That's your usual propagation signal. Well, thank you. And Mike, good evening to you. I hear you, K2AWA. Just stand a second. We'll bring you into the rotation there. Anyway, I'm listening back to Jovian. Oh, no, well, put it back to him. He sounds very anxious. Whiskey Alpha. I did acknowledge you. You may not have heard me, I guess. How are you? This is Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee. Oh, there's the answer. He doesn't copy me, David. You pick him up, David, fancy Friday. I'm sure he does. K2AWA, W2FFE. You copy? Okay, you're up in upstate New York, west of Rochester. Oh, I got you S9. Let's just spin it around. Let's see how you're being copied in England. I'm not sure if you're copying Dave or not, but let's give it a try. Joe, you copying the station? Oh, yeah, I acknowledged you when you first called. If you copy me, Whiskey Alpha, this is Golf Zero, Echo Victor Yankee, Golf Zero, Echo Victor Yankee. Your internet's working fine. You copy me. Glenn with a double N, excellent. I thought you were going to take the antenna down, but you're going to leave it in the air. Well, it sounds great. You're more than 30 with DB with me, so just like a local station. Excellent. What is your transceiver? It's a Foxtrot number 4, Bravo Echo Whiskey at 4 BEW George in southern France, close to the Mediterranean. November 2, X-Ray Radio Victoria, Foxtrot 4, Bravo Echo Whiskey listening. Yeah, the last letter is Victor, Norway 2, X-Ray Radio Victor. Yes, good evening, Tom, to Georgia. Good morning, I should say to you. Hope everything is fine and well with you and the family there. The time here is 10:02 p.m. Tuesday evening. WX, plus 17 degrees here. Little chilly night, but nice, cool weather here. You're sounding good. You're about a 57, 58 here. Over. Yeah, it's okay. Sorry for the call sign. I have your call sign correct now. November 2, X-Ray Radio Victoria in Berkeley, New York. Nice to meet you.
Foxtrot 4, Bravo Echo Whiskey returning. You are 57 this morning in France. Local time it's 5 minutes after 4 in the morning in France. Conditions here, nothing special. Just a wire antenna G5RV at 50 feet, pushing 400 watts with a vintage Kenwood TS-A30S from the beginning of the 80s with a short triple 4 microphone. November 2, X-Ray Radio Victor in Brooklyn, New York, F4 BEW listening.
Foxtrot 4, Bravo Echo Victor, and 2, X-Ray return, found business for George, copy J100%. That's the hour last contact was November 30th, 2020. From what it says in my logbook, that was almost 6 years ago here. 5.5 years ago you could say there. Wow, that's a long time there. So it's a pleasure meeting your acquaintance here, and we'll log our contact on CRJ. You and your family, take care and be safe. Wishing you all the best. This is A2SRE, the voice of Brooklyn. I'll be clearing your findings. 73 from the city that never sleeps with those blue eyes this day.
November 2, X-Ray Radio Victoria for BW for the final. It was a pleasure to meet you once again from a long time, and I hope to catch you again soon. Best regards from France. See you soon. 73, merci beaucoup, bye bye. Thank you.
Hello, Echo 3, Victor Golf.
Victor Golf, please.
Hello, George. Foxtrot 4, Bravo Echo Whiskey. This is Kilo Echo 3, Victor Golf. Yes, here in the state of Maryland. Nice to hear you again, George.
Yes, very, very strong signal here this morning at 5 minutes after 4 in the morning. I'm crazy. In a few minutes I go to bed. You are 5'9" plus 10, like a local station. I don't remember your first name. Name here is George in southern France, close to the Mediterranean. Kilo Echo 3, Victoria Golf, in the state of Maryland. L4 BW, George, listening.
Roger, George. Yeah, the name here is Mukesh. Mukesh is a Mike, Uniform, Kilo, Echo, Sierra Hotel, Mukesh. And we had a contact back in 2013 and a couple, and then maybe last week, and here we go again. Good to hear you, George. Great signal. You are also 10/9. Beautiful signal, George.
Yes, okay, Mukesh. Yes, I remember the last contact with you, but now I'm tired. In a few minutes I go to bed. Okay, the 5'9" plus 10, Mukesh. Thank you so much. I'll go to QRT. I go to bed. It's 10 minutes after 4 in the morning. 7-3, Mukesh. It's always a pleasure to meet you. And the best regards from France. Kilo Echo 3, Victoria Golf in the state of Maryland. F4 BW, George in France, 73.
Okay, George, it's always good to hear you, my friend. And yep, it's a time to sleep. It's been late for you there. So 7-3, my friend, and looking forward to hear you again soon. F4 BEW, this is Kilo Echo 3, Victor Golf, 7-3.
7-3, Mukesh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Down in the middle of North Carolina.
Mein Lieber, ich schreib dann mit. Kriegst du von mir eine mit. Alles Gute. Hotel Alpha 3 Kilo Alpha Alpha. Dura Japan 0 Alpha Japan. Viele Grüße.
Ja, danke schön und viel Gute und viel Spaß heute. Schönen Tag. Das ist Julian Roll, Julian Hotel Alpha 3 Kilo Alpha Alpha 73.
73, alles Gute, Helmut. Tschüss, kiss mein Lieber. Sequel 50, CQ40, this is Hotel Alpha 3, Kilo Alpha Alpha. CQ on 40 meters, CQ on 40 meters. This is Hotel Alpha 3, Kilo Alpha Alpha. And Hotel Alpha 3, Kilo Alpha Alpha is listening to any call.
Thank you, Florida 5, Nancy, Germany, calling and listening. Hello, CQ.
Flight 6700. Each one back the wrong one. It's beyond stupid, so it has to be purposeful.
Yeah, I never had it happen. Now, if you go to the dealer, you never have to give them that lug nut because they have a master.
Then when I was in the restaurant, there's a guy sitting there and he's looking at us and he's been hanging around for a long time. And he's looking at us and he's looking at us and he wants to get up, and I saw like evil in his eye. I had to grab her and pull her away when we were in the back of the restaurant where nobody could see us. It was like a wall if he had attacked us. There was a young guy. So I really felt threatened by that. And I think that's the guy that slashed the tire.
Wow.
I don't know, but you know, if you're not on your toes about things, you get hurt.
I hope tomorrow is a little better.
What's that?
I hope tomorrow is a little better for you.
Well, me too. I don't see what else could have gone wrong. One thing good that did happen, though. I've been missing my medical school graduation key. I don't know, I hadn't mentioned that on there, had I?
No.
And I've been looking for it for over a year, and I never go anywhere without it. And I thought when I went for a medical test, I might have left it someplace. And I guess it's got about $1,000 worth of gold in it now. So it's 10 carats, but you know, it's pretty heavy. And I really like it. It's sort of a mark of distinction for me, so I was very, very saddened by the fact that I could not find it. So when Fern was looked back into her glove compartment to look for the other, maybe we had another key thing in there, she found my ring. And I haven't seen it in maybe a year and a half, and I was delighted. That was the one good thing.
Well, you know, you made $1,000 that you wouldn't have had, and you came out ahead today. It wasn't a bad day.
Yeah, so I figured, you know, if I'd lost the ring 8 or 10 years ago, it'd be lost and found, but now with the golden it's worth so much money. People go in there and they might pilfer it, you know, when you leave it in the locker or something. Anyway, so that's my day. I got a car. Tomorrow morning when I get up, the first thing I got to do is go out there and put air in that tire and make sure it's going to hold for me, or I don't have something in my tire. So, and then I gotta put up with the missing cylinders firing. I'm losing my air conditioning, so I can't be comfortable. So it's really been a miserable day, man.
Yeah, now I can't top it. I just can't top it. Can't top it at all.
You can't what?
I cannot top that. My day was wonderful. I cannot top your story.
It was the one good thing, like I said. The guy said, I'm going to give you so many lousy things to do, but I'm going to give you one thing that's good. And we'll call it a bargain. All right, Mark, anything else to tell me from up north, 65 degrees? Yeah, and then it rained here. We couldn't have dinner. That was the 11th thing. We couldn't have dinner because you didn't have time to prepare it. So we had to go out and eat, but we had a big pizza pie. We had a 16-incher, and I had four slices with the pepperoni on it, Dad.
Well, that sounds good. I think you turned the corner, man. I think things are going to brighten up now.
All right, Mark. Anyway, I can't imagine, like every place we went, they didn't have mechanics, they didn't have bathrooms. I mean, my tire was flat. Burnt tire was flat. Maybe we avoided a very, very bad thing. I think there was a guy there, and he was up to no good, really. He wasn't eating. He was just sitting there and hanging around and hanging around. He had been there. They said they had seen him there before. And then the tire was slashed in such a way that the outer tread, not the inner tread or the middle tread,
but the outer shed was perforated laterally. Something came in as if the guy took his, cranked it in a set, and then stabbed backwards into the tire. And the blade broke off. And he was hanging around, and he was eyeballing us. And I'm saying, "Friend, come on, let's get out of here." He's on the phone with the Triple X. He said, "Well, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "Come." I grabbed her by the hand. She almost fell. I said, "You got to get out of here right now. We got to go in the other part of the store." And he hung around another maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and then he left.
Well, things are brightening up now. Look at the bright side now. Go on and get the next chicken.
I hope I'm wrong about what I feel, but the blade was thick, man. It was maybe 3/8 of an inch wide and kind of thick. And there's no way that's going to enter the tire from the side. Maybe if you go over it, it'll go into it. It's at a certain angle. No way it can be punctured in like that. That had to be forcefully done. I didn't take the pictures of it. I should have, because I think you would agree this was something that was perpetrated. First says, "Oh, what are you guys so worried about?" I said, "No, people don't pay attention to things like this. They get hurt." So glad I was able to get over there for her.
Yeah, well, you're all right now, Val. You'll get over this. So go get the next chicken.
And Carol was there with her. That's Jim's wife. K3, Sugar, Bravo, November, come on in. K3, FB, are you there? Kilo Papa? No, Kilo Bravo, Kilo Alpha. I can't tell. Sugar, Bravo, November, come on in. No patience. All right, do we have any other check-ins to the hole in the walnut? This is MC4L.
Speaking. Okay. Best of the free to you. Have a nice day. Take care and hope to meet you again on the frequency, my friend. See you. Bye bye. 73. 73. Oui, c'est qui m'a appelé, je n'ai pas reconnu.
Oh, no. A1C Field. So what are you highlighting on here?
Papa Papa, Tanguiglia 4, Lima, TRT3. Grazie a noi sei consci mal facendo sei 3 unit Papa Papa. Che sono tirati qualche ferito.
Well, good morning. Good morning, George. Sierra Victor 1, Lima, Juliet, Alpha. This is WA3HTW. Dave in South Carolina. How are you receiving me, George?
Well, good evening. I'm fine. Thank you. Nice to hear from you. Good morning, Dave. Hello to everyone. This is Sierra Victor 1, Lima, Juliet, Alpha, Whiskey, Alpha 3, Hotel Delta, Whiskey. Your signal report is at least 10 over 9. Mike, back to you.
Okay, George, very good. Thank you for the 10 over 9. You are S9 again. You're almost every time I talk to you, you're S9. Very, very good signal tonight, George.
Thank you. You're peaking 15.
Peaking 15. I'll take the 15. Thank you, George. Well, listen, let me get it. There's some other people in here. Dave, back to you, and you can pass it around. But George, thank you. Have a good day at work over there in Greece, and look for you in the next night or so. Back to you, Dave. G0EBY, WA3HTW.
Hey, George, how you doing? Sierra Victor 1, Lima, Juliet Alpha, Golf Zero, Echo, Victor, Yankee. How you doing, George?
Thank you, Dave. Very well. I'm very good. I'm very well. How's your arm? How's your leg?
Oh, leg's getting better, but I'm still a little bit of pain. The arm is a little bit better, a little bit each day. I can do it a little bit more. I can use both arms now after I have a shower to dry myself, which is the first time in 5 weeks, but it's getting a little bit better, George. One moment, George. Very loud tonight, George. Let me swing it round.
about 35 over. Can you write with your right hand?
It's all. I'll swing the beam the other direction, George, so...
with your right hand?
Who's the station who was talking to us, eh? Okay, yeah, back out to you there, Glenn, are you still there? Kilo 2, Glenn, you copying George in Greece. Rochester, New York, you there? Okay, yeah, back out to you there. Bill, you got the station in Greece?
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah. When you listen to those repeaters, make sure they're on 3 kcs wide on receive. Make sure that I'm not too sure if they can alter any of the graphic equalization on them, but but make sure that none of the graphic equalizers have been altered, because what audio you'll be listening to won't be your proper audio. But I'm not sure they can alter the audio on them. Maybe David would know that. I know they can alter the receive bandwidth on some of them, David, but of course that would alter your audio. Anybody who gives you an audio report, Bill, ask them what is their receive bandwidth, number one. Number two, have they altered their RX, treble or bass on a receive, Bill? If they say yes to any of those questions, or a third one is, are they using external speaker with filtration in? Is it turned on? Do they have their noise blankers on? If they answer yes to any of those questions, they can no longer give you a proper audio report, Bill.
Will you give me the original problem of the SDR?
Oh, the SDR, David, correct me on that. I don't know much about SDRs, but I think people can alter the receive bandwidth on those, and maybe there's even graphic equalizer. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, David? Another thing is, Bill, which probably you already know, is if somebody records your voice and plays it back to you off a tape recorder, you'll notice that it doesn't sound like you, and the reason is your ears are too close to your vocal cords. Okay, so what you're hearing when you speak is not what you're going to be hearing when you're listening to your proper recorded audio. Whiskey Baker 3 Hydro whiskey.
Why do you keep calling me Baker? It's Whiskey America. I'm in America. Whiskey America 3. Dave, you must be drinking wine tonight. Anyhow, listen, I got to pull the plug. My wife came in and I have something I have to do. Let me tell you what. Yes, you can. Any SDR, okay, you can adjust the bandwidth. You can set it to 2 kilohertz, anywhere up to 6 kilohertz. I would recommend, like Dave said, set it at 3 kilohertz. Just go into your computer, Google web SDR, and it'll come up and it'll give you all the SDRs, and you can narrow it down to ones in America. You can find one that's close enough to you that you can hear yourself and listen to yourself, and every SDR will let you record as well, and then you can play that back and listen to yourself and then make adjustments accordingly. That's how I set mine up. Anyhow, I have to go. Bill, it's nice meeting you, and George, have a good day at work, and Dave, I'll catch you in the next night or so. I gotta go. WA3HDW.
Yeah, you're not keeping up with the score. I always change your call. I've had to change everybody's call sign. Do you know why I do it, David?
I would say it's probably to piss me off.
No. I thought you were aware of this, so let me just catch you up to speed. If I give you a correct call sign, then people use what I say, which would be the correct call sign, so I'm relaying your call sign. So I've got a column in my book, and I've had it in my book for many years, and I always change people's call sign. If somebody comes back with Whiskey Bravo 3 Hydro whiskey, I know that they're listening to me and not listening to you. I don't want to relay call signs, so that's why I alter it. Sometimes if everybody on the frequency has got your call sign, I will use your correct call sign, but until then I always change everybody's call sign.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. That's a good rule. Anyhow, I really got to go. It's been fun, Dave. I'll catch you maybe tomorrow night, too. WA3HDW. Have a good evening, Dave.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll try and make it so I'll give part of the call instead of the incorrect one. I could change any part of your call or just use part or fraction of your call. I may even call you a different name if I can get somebody to call you by a name which I said. That also goes across in the book. Thanks, David. Bye-bye.
Thanks, you too. Okay, Dave, maybe it's proper to use half of the call sign instead of changing it.
Yeah, I think that's good, George, but you're aware of that, aren't you, George? I've been doing it for years, George.
Instead of changing some of the characters on the call sign, I think it's proper to use half of the call sign so people can hear the full call sign.
Yeah, the only trouble is, George, it's difficult to catch people out that way because if I said hard dry whiskey and then they use the word hard dry whiskey, I don't know if they've heard him or not. But if I use a whiskey Bravo for hard dry whiskey and they come back with a whiskey Bravo for hard dry whiskey, I know they're listening to me and they're not listening to David. So I thought David was aware of that. I know you're aware of that, George. I always try and check. I did give your call sign part of your call sign so it doesn't get relayed.
Okay, Dave, anything you think. Okay. I'm with you.
Oh, okay, George, I know. One moment. Okay, back out to Glenn, Kilo 2 Alpha, Whiskey Alpha. Good, Glenn. I'm giving you a full call because I know you're not there. Okay, back out to Bill. Bill, Whiskey 1, mine's with milk. Go ahead there, Bill. 5 Alpha Tango. 5 Alpha Tango, what's your prefix? Oh, did you hear that one, George? 5 Alpha Tango. George?
Yes, I heard someone calling. I'm not sure, something with Zulu Tango.
Oh, Zulu Tango. I thought it was 5 Alpha Tango. Was it Zulu Tango? Sorry, my mistake. I'm beaming to the east. I was beaming west. 5 Tango again. No, he's not there, George. There's nobody calling except me. Who joined it? Who said 2RZ? 2RZ. Your call, please. This is Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee. Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee. What's your call? Kilo 5, Tango. Is that correct?
Yes, for Zulu 5, Tango. I copy you. This is Sierra Victor 1, Lima Juliet Alpha. For Zulu 5, Tango, Mike, back to you.
Como sabes, então, de certo modo, mi trabajo andou aí mucho por instructor, formador, durante muchos años, ok?
Bon, ça m'ennuie un peu, voilà, mais j'écoute un peu les nouvelles de comment ça se passe.
Yeah, that's it all next week, but then I presume she'll be up not quite as much as usual, but I feel like she's going to be healthy again.
Pronto, David cerchereva di ok?
Yeah, I'm still advanced here as well, Will. So there you go. My career was in engineering. I did a lot of different types of engineering. design engineering, applications engineering, systems engineering, and finally machine vision engineering or visioneering. Yeah, a fun career for me. I'm retired as well, of course. Will, today's my birthday. I'm 73. How about that? KF4IZEWBADD.
Okay, Randy, fine business. This is KF4IZE, and the age here is 55. We're 55, and real good on your retirement there from engineering. Randy, sounds like you had a very fascinating and interesting career as well. And it seems the trend is where I work at in a base station of sort on Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg is where I retire, and I work out of a base station where we have all sorts of fancy radios and computers and all that good stuff. And it seems like everything is getting smaller. They're trying to do more with less. That seems to be the trend with radios. And of course, all the radios need a computer. You have to have a computer in conjunction with the radio. Everything is IP based there. That seems to be the trend. I'm an old analog guy. Everything is digital nowadays, so it's a little bit of a learning curve for me. Learning all the new technology and radio there for the Army there, Randy. Well, look here, Randy. I'm going to go ahead and make this my final. I just want to get on the air. I hadn't been on in several days, and just want to give the old 102 here and the amplifier a little bit of a workout tonight. And it was so good meeting you and chatting with you. Hope that we can be able to resume our conversation at another time. So anyway, your remote station is doing a fabulous job. Congratulations. And thank you so much for the real nice QSO this evening. 73, and have a good one. WB8DDV remote. This is KF4IZE 73.
Yeah, okay, very good.
I know that I alter people's call signs. You know that I do all the time. But maybe I should try that. It's not so much fun if I just use part of their call because they can't get it wrong. So I don't know if they're listening to me or listening to a person they're speaking to, George.
Okay, Dave. I won't do it again.
Oh, no, don't you worry about it, George. Dear me, don't give it a second thought. You save me ink and save me time.
At first time she answered to you. She didn't have your call sign at the first time, but I was sure he could hear you clearly.
I didn't know which way to beam, George, and it's very difficult for me to switch. Don't give it a second thought, George. We're friends. Italy Kilo Alpha Oscar Lima, I think his name was, but I couldn't write it down, George. I can't write that fast with my left hand. What did you write down for his name?
I couldn't understand his name. I saw it up on QRZ. It's kind of difficult.
Italy Kilo Alpha Oscar Lima, I think he said.
No, maybe I can find it again. I had it one moment ago. I looked it up. Italy Tango Zulu Hotel Alpha Kilo.
So there you go. Italy Tango, not I-T-I-K-O. Italy Tango Zulu Hotel Kilo. Okay.
I don't know how it's pronounced, but I have it. I can read it from the QRZ.
Yeah, I'm not going to put it in the... I haven't put it in the book anyway, so it makes no difference to me whatsoever. But it's difficult to... One moment, let me go back to stateside, one moment. I'm looking North or South America or Canada, Golf Zero, Echo Victor Yankee. North or South America or Canada, Golf Zero, Echo Victor Yankee. I've got my name changed in QRZ now, George. I got Giles to change it to JOV, Juliet Oscar Victoria, because people are complaining but it was great for a few months using the name Jove, even though my name's Dave, and people were looking me up with my call sign and calling me Dave, even though I told them my name was Jove.
Yes, I understand that, Dave, but, we'll go to the QRZ and see all the details.
Yeah, but I've changed it. It's changed. If you go to QRZ under my call now, I've changed it. I've got it changed, so I've got somebody to change to Joe.
Yes, I see it. Jove. Juliet Oscar Victor Echo.
Hey, they haven't put an E on it, have they?
Yes, there's an E on the end.
Good morning. Because what do you have to say? I said, every time I go to Kroger, I can't stand all that at fish department.
Well, it doesn't CW. I've got to go dick on the end now. So he's made it longer.
Dave, do you keep a paper call book?
Yes, I do.
Few people do that. I keep a paper call book. I haven't gone to a computer.
Neither have I. I've got all my call books dating back to mid-1980s. I've got a stack of them here. They're hardback books drawn up by myself by my very hand, and there are 2.5 piles, and they go from the ground to the underside of a work surface. And I've got 2.25, 2.3 stacks of 4 books, hard books, handwritten.
Oh, yes, I understand. I used a computer on some activity I had on 2021. Some club gave me a special call sign for the Greek Revolution of 1821. And we had a lot of contacts, and I used computer for that purpose. It was very, very handy. Gave you a lot of information, but I'm not so sure you can keep the records.
Well, I still write all the reports down. So every time I speak to you, I got your signal report handwritten. Okay, every time. Let me see if there's any stateside there. One moment. Seeking North or South America or Canada, Golf Zero, Echo Victor Yankee. Golf Zero, Echo Victor Yankee. Guatemala, Zero, Ecuador, Venezuela, Yucatan. Any DX on?
Dave, no DX, Dave, Barcelona. Good morning from Barcelona, Dave. 59 plus 20. 59 plus 20 in Barcelona.
Barcelona. Okay, thank you. I've been your direction. I was leaving stateside. Please give me your call sign again. Thank you.
Echo Alpha number 3 Kilo Tango. Ecuador, America 3 Kilo Tango. And my name is Fer. Fox Echo Romeo. Fer Ferdinand. We have many contacts. All the way to the X. Dave. Go ahead.
Okay, buenos dias. Muchas gracias, senor. Excellent signal, Fer. Yes, I remember. I was beaming stateside, so I did not get your call. Gracias. 1 moment. George, call Fer, George.
Okay, this is Sierra Victor 1, Lima Juliet Alpha. Any copy? George,
Sierra Victor 1 Lima Japan America, Echo Alpha number 3 Kilo Tango, 5-9 in Barcelona, George, 5 and 9, go ahead.
QSL, Echo Alpha 3 Kilo Tango. This is Sierra Victor 1 Lima Juliet Alpha. Your signal report is 5-9 plus.
Roger, many thanks, George. The signal of Dave is extraordinary today. The signal of Dave is extraordinary. Many thanks for the contact, George, and many thanks, Dave, also. All the rest with the EX, all the rest in this day. 73s, many thanks, bye-bye.
QSL, Echo Alpha 3 Kilo Tango. This is Sierra Victor 1 Lima Juliet Alpha. Thank you for the QSO. Have a very nice day. Dave, I have to go. 73. See you tomorrow. Thank you for your help and everything. And take care with your hand and leg.
Okay there, George, Calamara, catch you later. Thanks for your help. And I'll try and stay out of trouble with the call signs there, George. Make lots of money. Thank you, Calamara.
Thank you, Calimera. 73.
Okay, I'm looking north or South America or Canada, Golf Zero, Echo Victor, Yankee, seeking north, South America or Canada, Golf Zero, Echo Victor, Yankee, Guatemala, Zero, Ecuador, Venezuela, Yucatan. Seeking north or South America or Canada, Golf Zero, Echo Victor, Yankee.
Alpha, Oscar, Delta.
I got it. 6 Bravo Delta, what's your prefix?
Echo Alpha 6, Alpha, Oscar, Delta. Good morning, Dave.
Okay, yeah, I have to rotate my beam towards you. Echo Alpha 6. Is it, give me your suffix again, your suffix Echo Alpha 6, what's your suffix?
Alpha, Oscar, Delta.
Alpha Oscar Delta, come and say ama.
Pedro, QTH, Palma, Mallorca Island.
Oh, Palma, very nice, Pedro. My name is Joe, Juliet, Oscar, Victoria, Japan, Ocean, Venezuela, Michael Golf Zero, Echo, Victor, Yankee. I'm located 12 miles north of Worcester in the county of Worcestershire, right dead center of England, Pedro. Mucho grande signal, Echo Alpha 6, Alpha Oscar Delta. This is in Guatemala, Zero, Ecuador, Venezuela, Yucatan.
Roger. Joe, good morning. Here in Palma, 19 degrees centigrade, and, waiting for to sleep. Okay, Joe, good morning for you. I heard you speaking with Echo Alpha 3 and Sierra Victor 1. Okay, back to you, Joe. Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee, Echo Alpha 6, Alpha Oscar Delta.
Oh, okay, see, gracias. What is your antenna? What is your transceiver? What's your working condition, Pedro?
Well, I come 7100, and at this moment, 50 watts at this moment. The antenna is a loop, an irregular loop, 42 meters close, and this is the conditions. Yes,
Oh, excellent. I run I'm running a 6-element beam, a 6-element 4-size beam up at 41 meters high, but I'll turn it around to you. I'm beaming slightly north of you, Pedro. Gracias. And congratulations on the 7100. Very, very nice transceiver. 60 watts, Golf 0, Echo Victor, Yankee. Gracias.
Roger. 73, Joe.
Put the X.
Okay, Guatemala, Sierra, Ecuador, Venezuela, Yucatan. Golf, 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee. Guatemala, Sierra, Ecuador, Venezuela, Yucatan. Cambio. Do you copy, Pedro?
Yes, I'm assigned here.
Did you get my indicative? You got my call?
Roger, Roger. Golf 0 Echo Victor Yankee.
Oh, see, QSL. Okay, I turned my beam to USA. QRX, Pedro. Let's see what the Americans are about. Seeking North or South America or Canada, Golf 0, Echo, Victor Yankee. North or South America or Canada, Golf 0, Echo, Victor Yankee. Anybody there? Oh boy, very quiet tonight. Seeking North, South America or Canada, Guatemala, 0, Ecuador, Venezuela, Yucatan. North or South America, Golf 0, Echo, Victor Yankee. Oh, nobody there, Pedro. Nobody about. Echo Alpha 6, Alpha Oscar Delta.
Roger, Job. we must go to sleep. I think. Today I heard the afternoon, but the propagation is not. I think it's not what very good. But in this moment, when I was heard something station like you, the strong station. But I think we must hope the next day. Okay, Joe. Mr. 53 to you. Good luck with the X. Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee, Echo Alpha 6, Alpha Oscar Delta.
Okay, thank you. Gracias, Pedro. Buenas noches. Thank you very much. Good luck. El pronto, okay?
Roger, 73, hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Gracias, okay. Seeking North or South America or Canada, Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee. Seeking North or South America or Canada, Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee.
Mike, my name is Jim Juliet India Mike. Yourself?
Yes, I know your name is Jim.
When you get a little older, you can't do that. Oh, but yeah, you can.
Yeah?
You get on the broad jump, you usually energy could do some too. Mark, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out how come I know now why Al would not go to Greece. Because, being if he went to the island of Crete, they might keep him over there,
Oh, that would be nice.
Well, you know what? You fit right in.
Yeah, I know. I think I do. They can't tell us. They think I'm Greek, by the way I look, anyway. Well, not so much anymore, but yeah.
What characteristics make you look in Greek?
Well, it's like southern Italy, Italian, Greek, that's it in there.
England calling.
Southern Europe, I'm saying. I meant Southern Europe. Anyway,
England is calling in.
England?
Morning again, Mark. Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee. I don't know the station you're chatting to, but you're very loud in England. Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee.
Okay, very good, Jovian, Dave. And that's Marty over there, and Al. We got two Al.
Al just came back from Greece, and Al, who's he's the representative of the high intelligence on this. This is the I don't know if you ever heard of this net, but this is the low IQ net, right, Marty?
Yeah, that's right. You fit right in, Dave.
Oh boy, I'm more than qualified, Marty. I don't have your call. Good evening. Why'd you say that?